We detox via our breath, our sweat, our urine, and our feces. So I want to offer you one method of detoxification support for each of those pathways. For breath, I recommend a copper tongue scraper. And I do like the copper tongue scrapers. You could also do a stainless steel or a rubber one or whatever suits your needs, but I like the copper because it has some self-cleaning properties to it. It's an upside down V, and what you do is just kind of scrape it on your tongue. And I recommend doing it first thing when you wake up, because as we're sleeping, we are releasing those toxins. And if they're staying on our tongue, then if we go and we drink water or we drink our coffee, we're swallowing them back down. So we want to avoid that. For sweat, I recommend getting a good sweat in at least twice a week so that you are visibly perspiring. If you are not a big sweater, then maybe even just creating or turning your shower into a steam room or sitting in a sauna, or even doing like an Epsom salt bath or a hot bath can help to promote sweating. And even if you're not sweating, you are releasing some of those impurities. And then urine, obviously consuming adequate water so that you are going to the bathroom regularly. So whenever individuals say, oh my gosh, I upped my water intake, but now I'm having to go to the bathroom all the time, I say, well, one, you're getting more movement in, and two, you're supporting your body's detoxification pathways. So look at the positives of it. And I do recommend consuming half of your body weight in fluid ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you would want to consume at least 75 ounces of water. And ideally, that is still water as opposed to sparkling. You could also count like herbal teas in with that water, but not decaf teas, because I do think that those can potentially be more toxic, and the fact that they are like decaffeinated through usually a process that involves chemicals would make them not as optimal as just using still or filtered water. And then for feces, we want to make sure that we're promoting a daily bowel movement and productive poops. So I recommend using a squatty potty. I just use a DIY version. So you can use a little step stool, you can use a toolbox, a shoebox, you can turn a wastebasket on its side, but anything that's going to help to promote that productive poop. And give yourself adequate time. So if you don't have the urgency to go to the bathroom, then allow your body 20 minutes every day around the same time to just sit and relax and do some deep breathing and allow things to kind of move along on their own. If we're like rushed or we lose that window of opportunity, then that is not going to allow us to have that daily bowel movement and removal of waste. So again, breath, sweat, urine, and feces. I encourage you to choose at least one of those methods of detoxification that I mentioned and see if you can factor it into your daily or weekly routine. Happy detoxing!